My name is Ishiki Mizaki. The Reaper's game is 7 days long, right? Neku Sakuraba. Set the curse sculpture free. You have 60 minutes. Fail and face erasure, the Reapers. My name's Beat, and this is my partner, Rhyme. Neku, something came out of the statue. It's a special bonus challenge just for you. If you pull it off, I'll let you get out of the Reaper's game. You will? You have 1 minute to erase that girl. What? Alright, y'all, the third day. Oops. What is this place? It's dark? It's nighttime? No, I'm indoors. Wait, the girl. She's gone. Because of me. I need to get out of here. Where's the exit? If I use this pen for light... Huh? It doesn't work. So I can't use pens. Oh well, I just have to feel my way around. Sorry, if you hear music in the background, that's my daughter. She's sitting right next to me playing on a cell phone. I gotta keep her close so I can kind of monitor what she's listening to, you know, so she doesn't get caught up in one of those weird ass YouTube things where everybody's doing weird stuff. Anyway, so this just, if you read, it just says that if you turn off the power to the Nintendo DS, it keeps track of the it gives you PP for the time you're away up to a week. Which is great because, you know, anyway, it's 10 a.m. That will let you know since the last episode that I was, you know, it's probably 10 p.m. It's been like a day and a half. I've been pretty busy. Anyway. Oh, I'm moving it. Oh, there's somebody here. Out of whack. This is crazy. I can't figure out what the hell is out of whack. Okay. I didn't even know there was a guy there. Is there any more people? Oh. Footsteps. Someone's coming this way. Some bodies. Oh. So dark. Where am I? Show yourself. You. Or sorry, you? Neku? You scared the crap out of me. Don't do that. I give all white girls a dolly voice, even though this girl is probably Japanese, since her name is Shiki. Let's face it, Japanese people do a really bad job of drawing Japanese people. Alright? I have an advantage being black. When I want to draw somebody black, I can just color them black. But there's a nuance to black people. Their foreheads slope, right? Which is discovered by white people is the reason why they think that black people are really stupid. German things. It's called phrenology. They think their excuse. Permit me to go on a small tear. Back in the day, in order to rob minorities from wherever land they were standing on or whatever they were doing, white people would just make up shit so that it justifies it to the normal population who has like heart. So they just tell everybody white that the people are not human because they're not exactly like us, or we're substandard, and a lot of a lot of different races have different features. Instead of just noticing these features, you know, white people will point the features out and then make up some dumb shit. A lot of, like, white people are the only types of people with, like, huge foreheads, you know what I mean? Like, their foreheads go straight up. That's why baseball caps fit on them. You know, have you ever noticed a black person put on a hat and the hat is just kind of like, they bought like a straight up hat, like brand new, but instead of putting it all the way down, they have to like just lightly place it on their head. It's because a lot of black people have smaller foreheads. Our faces make room for our big lips, and the big lips shift everything on our face upward, and then we don't have room for that much of a forehead. Does that make sense? But the hats are all, like, made for white people, so when we try to put on the hats, they don't fit us unless, you know, you buy female hats. Like, I have to work hard to find hats that don't just kind of pop up, because I just don't have that sort of trucker hat thing going on. It's very weird. I don't want to place my hat top of my head like that. But Japanese people, Asian people, they have the same thing, because like I said, white people are the only ones with those foreheads. So what they have to do, because black people have a bonus in that with small foreheads, they don't have to worry that much, because their hair stands straight up, right? It curls a lot, but it doesn't get in their face. So white people, when their hair falls in front of them, it just like falls to the side, because their foreheads are so big, they go up and then they slope back, and that's where their hairline begins. So their hair just falls to the side. It's not a big pain in the butt. And they want to be like, you know, they want to show a white person disheveled in a movie or something like that. The hair kind of just, they gotta like push their hair in front. You know what I mean? You know, however, for Asian people, it's not like that. Their hair is straight, but for the most part, but their forehead is a little sloped. So what you have is like these anime drawings where everybody's hair has just been like teased to shit, so that it naturally stays outside of people's face. And half the time, the hair covers their eyes, and then they just kind of draw the eyes through the hair like they can see it, or they just cover their eyes with the hair. But that's it's an interesting tell in the artwork. The people can draw Japanese people like Japanese people, but they still gotta make them look white, so white people will buy this stuff. It's so weird. Like, so they have to ride this fine line, basically making every character biracially white, but still trying to add a bunch of things to it to gain that sort of Asianness, so Asian people will accept the same thing. Very weird. Same, I've been complaining about it. Same thing with like Ghost in the Shell, you know, whitewashing, things that people complain about. But yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead. I'm really sorry I went off on that. You know, if you happen to be a kid or whatever watching this thing, you know, sorry for hitting you with the truth or whatever, but I'm not going down the rabbit hole. They designed these characters specifically so that they're more purchasable. Like, I've seen Japanese people before. You know, you've tried to watch live movie adaptations of Japanese Japanese anime and stuff, and it never feels right, and it's because they're using real Japanese people in them, and you're just not used to looking at it. It's some weird uncanny valley thing. Anyway, you scared the crap out of me. Don't do that. Okay. I scared you? Where the hell have you been? It was dark. I was looking for a way out. I wish she'd pull her skirt up. She's super skinny. It's actually a little distracting every time she moves her hands. You are like 2 inches away from seeing her snatch. Like, if that was a guy wearing that, you'd be seeing his pubic hair by now. Anyway. I must have tripped a half dozen times. Time to try this again. Neku, pins only work when we fight noise. Really? Well, with a few exceptions, like psychokinesis. Yeah, what the hell's up with that? The pins only work, but all of a sudden Nico was able to use his psychokinesis to choke the shit out of this girl, and she's just like, yeah, it's okay. I'm glad you're alive. Dude, tell me any woman you know wouldn't roll up on Neku and deck the shit out of him for what he pulled in the last chapter, but let's go ahead. That background reminds me of the Fantastic Four. Well. Oh, sorry. Well, it's dark. You should be more careful. You kidding? I already found the exit. Then why didn't you leave? I'm not going anywhere without you. Yeah, you guys are each other's safety plan, dude. Come on, I'm not that useless, am I? Don't do anything dumb like wander off. Excuse me? Which one of us has been acting dumb? Turn the music up. What are you waiting for? Do what comes naturally. Save yourself. Screw everybody else, right? Don't, Neku. Don't kill me. I have to. Now let's see some results. Hey, that's enough of that.
What?
Who are you? I need a new voice for this guy. Sister. Is that... I gotta use my salesman voice from the, from Persona 3. Sister. You gotta play by the rules. Making erase your partner the mission is a clear violation. It is? I know that. I was just having a little post-game fun. What? One mission per day. That's the rule. And only the game master can pick the missions. I know that too. But I'm not the game master. Which means that wasn't a mission. Which means I didn't break any rules. Then start walking, sister. Your work is done for the day. This dude looks way more chill, sorry. Everybody in this game is super chill. So, anyway, sorry. For a player, you know a lot about our rules. You tricked me. All that about letting me out of the game, that was a lie. Like, that is so rude. I do not lie. If I erased you, that's still letting you out of the game. You know, what this lady's doing is a tactic that a lot of people do, but I find that a lot of women do it when you're trying to talk to them. You know, they'll give you half-truths and claim that they're not lying. You know what I mean? But then I saw in a court of law that holding the truth from a person is also considered lying as well. Like withholding the truth when you know it. So, yeah. So any woman that uses that excuse, I mean, you'll win the debate, but the girl probably don't like you if she's lying. Or she likes you a lot and she's afraid of being taken advantage of. I don't know. Women are complex. This one isn't though. She's just a bitch. Just a bitch. You totally ruined all my fun. Time to call it a day. We can play some more another time. Thank you so much. We owe you our lives, Mr. Hanekoma. Sanae Hanekoma. Wow, that is... You know what? I have to admit, he does look Japanese. The thing that's actually funny is once the characters get a little older, they draw older characters, they always look way more Japanese than they do when they're younger. You gotta keep them around 17 or 18 when they don't have any wrinkles. Once they get close to 35, 36, 37, which apparently is the age that all males look like dangerously old, then it's like, oh, okay. Anyway, think of me as a sort of guardian. I watch the game to make sure shady types don't start bending the rules. That Reaper tricked us. Yeah, Neko, get over it. You're an idiot. You mean she tricked you? You ignored the young lady, fell into a trap, and very nearly snuffed her for good. If you think you can do everything yourself, you're in for some hard lessons. Now, apologize to the young lady. Excuse me? Hard feelings don't make for good teamwork. You want to survive or not? Go on. Sorry. Neku, forget it. I'm over it. I mean, you didn't... She made you do it, right? Man, this girl's the most sprung chick in the history of chicks. She's gotta really love Neku, like, hard, because that's a game ender for most ladies on the street. You try to choke a bitch out, she's ready to hate you for life unless she's a hooker. Expects this shit. Anyway, she's got low self-esteem, yo. Neku should get rid of her just because of that. And I should have stood up for myself better. So let's just put it behind us, bitch. You should be standing up for yourself now. What is that shit they call it? A Mary suit? Now I gotta look it up. There. Haha! Problem solved! Now listen up, you two. There's only one way to stay alive in this Shibuya. Trust your partner. Especially you, Phones. Phones? Yeah, now you got a nickname. After, Beat called you that, now everybody thinks so. You know what trust is, right? And partnership is essential to surviving the games. How long has he been watching them, by the way? I mean, Beat called them Phones, like, way at the beginning of the last chapter. This guy must have been watching them for a while if he co-opted the nickname. Although it's not hard to make up. Alone, you face limitations. But partner up, and you can smash right through them. Same goes for when you fight the noise. You may think you're alone, but you're not. Your partner is in the other zone, sharing your energy. So you gotta sync up and send that energy back and forth. You won't sync up unless you talk to her. Tell her how you're feeling, lay it on her. That's the fastest way to get something across. He's right, Neku! Yeah, of course she would say that shit. Look, I know I hold you back. Sorry, that's the girl talking. I'm not that good at psychs. But still, I want to win this game. I want us to do it together. So tell me what you're thinking. I just want to understand you. I just want you to be inside me. Sorry, they're kids. I just want to hug and kiss a lot. Neku? But we found out, I was watching a documentary. Dudes aren't really that involved in women, you know, because they're so damn irritating in Japan. So they go through other means to get around having to deal with them a lot. Plus they gotta work way too much. So they had a lot of ladies that were a little frustrated in their marriage because it was relationshipless, if you know what I'm talking about. Very interesting critique on the culture over there. Anyway, I want you to understand me too. I'm assuming that Japanese people are writing the script. So when they write the women, they write the guys are just standing there like not wanting to be bothered. And they write the women, all of a sudden they're either bitches or they're way too needy. Like, this chick is needy. She's telling Neku that she's holding him back, but the only way that they can possibly move forward, like, is it as a team. Otherwise, Neku is dead. Like, if he's by himself, he's going to lose. So no matter who he has on his team, he's better off than when he's alone. That's the rules of the game. She's over there trying to act like, you know, oh, you know, I want to win too, and all of this crap, and I know you're better off without me, but he's not. Like, he's literally gonna die immediately. Anyway, I want you to understand me too, but I don't. What? I can't remember anything but my name. I woke up in the intersection with no clue how I got there. No clue why I'm part of this stupid game. I don't know anything. Because I can't remember anything. But that means, what? You have amnesia? Sorry to hear it, boss. That's rough. Can't believe you've lost your memory. You could have told me sooner. I didn't know. It did strike me as kind of strange that you knew nothing about Shibuya or the game. What? Like you do? Well, I don't know everything, but anyway, we got lucky. Thanks to Mr. Hanekoma and his advice, man. You should be laying into Neku, man. He's an asshole. Man, I would mess with Neku all day and night for acting like he's the smartest person on the planet, but still not getting shit done. Like, how's that treating you, you douche? Anyway, I feel like you and I can finally talk. Yeah, all it took was him trying to kill her. And he gave us that awesome pin. Ah! That almost gave me a heart attack. Hey, you dropped your phone. Ah! Don't touch it, I got it. Nice photo. You looked? The screen was face up. That's my friend. She was in my class. Yeah, it's nice that you're blocking the screen there with the shine. So all those times, yeah, I was looking at this. And you yell at me for keeping secrets? I mean, is this secret that big? Also, I have to say, I like how this phone looks hand-drawn. Like, the lines are still slightly squiggly. I didn't notice that when I'm playing on a small-ass screen of my Nintendo DS, but now that I'm here on my computer, I can appreciate the artwork here. Anyway, it says, it's just a photo. You don't need to. Look, Neku, the mission mail! Get in his face about it, huh? She's covering. What else does she have to hide? Now, that's a good question. A defeat of... She certainly isn't trying to hide that cooch. Defeat the master of A East. You have 360 minutes. Fail and face erasure. The Reapers. Ow! The timer. What? She putting her hand in her jacket. Anyway. Guess we better get started. Okay. Today's mission has to do something with A East. A East? It's the name of a concert space. I've been there a bunch of times. You seem to know Shibuya pretty well. Of course, I hang out here all the time. Damn, man. Yo, these kids must be some real latchkey kids, cause they don't have any parents. Their parents must never be home. You know? It's a little crazy, man. They just work their asses off and they don't ever come home. Anyway, also, let me give a shout out to that fanny pack belt combination that she's wearing. I think that's pretty dope. I don't know how she can walk without her pants falling down, but I like how that looks. Neku, on the other hand, I don't know what's going on with that belt. It's doesn't seem to be doing its job, or maybe he tied it and then relatched it at the bottom. I don't know, but that's weird. Follow me, I'll take you to A East. Also, it's weird that he was able to find shorts that, like, covered them skinny ass hips of his. Anyway, the exit's right over there. Okay, set the difficulty easy. Thanks a lot, dude. Let's go to the exit. You said it was right over there. Is it? Am I at the right spot? There we go. That's A40. Oh, it's different now that I'm in the light. Wait a sec. What now? We're here. You mean we're inside the A? You were inside the A East the whole time? You know, how was I supposed to tell? They had all the lights off. Yeah, I thought that was weird when we left. The sign said A40. We're ahead of schedule, so no griping. Now let's go defeat that master. Once we, find it. It was too dark to see anything inside. Then we better take care of the lights. Otherwise, we're more likely to trip over it than defeat it. How do we restore the power? Somebody around here must know. Yeah, you gotta focus. See what that guy knows.
Open up your senses.
Open up your pants. Look at that huge thing. Let's start with you guys.
You're good as gone.
Come on, hit it, hit it. Damn it. Thank you. I think that's the plan to get the big stuff. Thank you. The plan is to get the big stuff first, and then she'll get the small stuff. I also changed the I changed the thing so that the let me go ahead and save. I changed it so that she just automatically stops, because I don't want to control her. I don't want to be looking around on these arrow buttons and shit. What's our mission, dude? Come on. Oh, whatever. Die already, goodness gracious. Oh, that sucks. Come on. There we go.
We'll get it next time.
It sucks because he's not telling us what we're supposed to be doing. This guy.